My name is Savannah and I am 10 years old. I have been in the Elko Intermediate School Garden Club for 2 years. Today I will be showing you the plant parts and what they do. To me, plant parts are really interesting because you can do a lot of things with certain parts of the plant, but you need to know what the plant parts are and how they work so that you can do those cool things. So the first part we will look at is the roots. The roots absorb water and take it to the stem. They also hold the plant firmly in the ground so that when the winds blow, they don't blow away. They also prevent water erosion. Water erosion is when soil gets eroded or worn away by heavy rains. So the second part we will look at is the transportation system of the plant. The transportation system is the stem. The stem's job is to take the water from the roots up to the rest of the plant. So I will show you a really cool experiment that you can do at home that will prove this. So you'll need a plastic bottle. All I did was cut the top off of a soda bottle. A dark color of food coloring. I used red because that's the best that would show up on green. A leafy celery stalk and water. So fill the bottle about halfway with water. Put a few drops of food coloring in it. And put the celery in the food coloring. So just leave it sit in a sunny spot for about 2 days. This is what it would look like when it's finished. It didn't really work too much this time, but usually it does. And what should happen is the celery stalk should take all the water and put it up into the leaves, because that's how the stem works. So the third part we will look at is the leaves. The leaves' job is they're kind of like the chef of the plant, metaphorically speaking. So they mix chlorophyll, which is what makes the plants green, with the water that's given by the stem and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is what we breathe out, and then it kind of bakes it with sunlight. So, you know how humans, some people don't usually eat all their food, and that's how plants are too. All the food that they don't need, they just put out into the air as oxygen. So the fourth and final part we will look at is the flowers. The flowers produce pollen and seeds to help other plants grow. Some produce nectar too that pollinators feed on. Pollinators are what, like when they eat the nectar, like bees for instance, all the pollen gets stuck to their legs and then as they're going from flower to flower, they're spreading all the pollen. So let's review what I've told you about. This is an anatomy of a plant. So the roots anchor the plant, soak up water from the ground, and prevent water erosion. The stem takes water from the roots to the rest of the plant. The leaves make food for the plant. And the flower produces seeds, pollen, and nectar. I got this information from the Junior Master Gardener Handbook. Thank you for listening, and this is the end of my presentation. Does anyone have any questions?
Can you pull the celery that you had soaking overnight? Yeah, you can see on the bottom that it's starting to turn red, so it'll just take a little while.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite part of the plant?
The flowers, because I think they're like really pretty and they smell good, and I'm kind of a buggy person because I like bugs, so I like all the bugs that come to the flowers.
Okay.
we have any questions this morning?
We have one over here.
Oh, we have one question over here. Go ahead.
Do you have any sunflowers at your house?
No, not really.
Do you have a favorite kind of plant?
No, I like them all.
You like them?
They're really pretty.
Okay. All right, very good. Let's